that from the realm of neshama we have the idea of tavinim, of bina, of understanding, and we understand the spirituality. Ruach is the level of the spirit, and nefesh is the life force which is found within creation. And so when we are born, so what we feel really is what? We feel so my little stick figure, we feel our own bodies, we feel our own physicality, we feel our own, what is called yeshut, our own self. And so that self is the primary feeling that one feels for quite a long time. And that's the whole idea of a bar mitzvah, bat mitzvah, and there's different stages even before that, that there's a little palpable feeling of the spirit that goes in. But even beyond that, for a person to really access these levels, they have to work on themselves, and they have to recognize that there is this higher level, there's this higher domain of the spirit, of the spirituality that is found. And so working on our spiritual self, essentially, or beyond self, really, because that's what the spirit is, that's what holiness, kedusha is going beyond ourselves, causes us to now reverse our desire from wanting to be with a desire for the self, as is said in many places, that when we have the desire for the self, that's the animal soul, that's the body. Whereas we go not for the desire of the self, but we go for a desire to be godlike, and that's the desire to give, the desire to take for the sake of giving. And we in essence, we transform ourselves and we start feeling these higher levels of spirit, of holiness within the individual. Omnam nefesh devuka imo hein im yechta, hein im lo yechta. So while the level of ruach and neshama are distinctly unique in the fact that they are a revelation, and they're a form of a gift that a person really shows that a person has worked on themselves. And if they don't work on themselves, in other words, they go through a lapse of some sort, so then this goes away and that goes away. But the level of nefesh is always there, essentially. But we know that level of nefesh, we've got two different types of nefesh that the Alter Rebbe writes. He writes, we've got the nefesh ha-bahamit, we've got the level of the nefesh of the animal soul, and then we've got the nefesh elokit. And so